Welcome everyone to the Monica Brant Show. I am your host Monica, and I'm here with my beautiful co-host Roxy
Hello.
Thunder. Roxy. And we have a very special guest here who has been helping a lot of people at this event, the Olympia 60th anniversary.
Yep.
So Marissa, Moroz, welcome to the Monica Brant Show.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here.
I know. Well, Roxy was telling me about what you do, and I just started melting already, going, oh, that would be nice.
She's amazing. That's why.
I'm sure she is.
Thank you.
So let's hear it. You're a physical therapist
Yes.
assistant at
Yep.
home, and where's home?
So home is outside of Detroit in Michigan. So I'm about 30 miles outside of Detroit, and I work out of my house. So I do it in Macomb, Michigan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you, Roxy, y'all see
Yes.
each other at
Yeah.
home?
Yes.
Okay.
So
She does
Roxy-
have a beautiful space in her home. It's very professional, beautiful.
It's not like just
well,
in
it's
her
a beautiful
garage.
home
Yeah,
as well.
I know.
Okay.
I definitely transformed my home office to be like my sanctuary. So I always want my clients to feel like they're not in somebody's home. I want them to feel like we're in a safe
Wow.
space, like a separate
That's-
place. So
that's nice.
I'm very fortunate to be able to have that. Yeah.
Wow. Well, it's nice. Yeah, you cut down on your time traveling and all the things
Absolutely.
that come with that.
Yep.
Save, and then people just come to you. And I think the worst part is for me, like when because I go to get work done, but I also have people coming to my house.
Yep.
And I really kind of like when I don't have to drive afterwards.
It's very
and I can roll
convenient,
over onto
yeah.
my couch and be like, ugh.
Yeah.
I actually drive about an hour and a half just to see her.
Yeah.
Well, when you have someone
Yes.
that's really talented, I could
Yes.
see that. Although
Yeah.
you're going to need it driving back an hour and a half. You're like,
Right.
okay, so let's talk about what you've been doing here.
Yes.
Because, right, Roxy said this is a brand new
Yes.
opportunity.
Absolutely. So I've been at the last two Olympias just as a spectator, enjoying the show, enjoying the event. And when I started my bodywork business, Roxy was the one who kind of prompted me to take on athletes. I wanted to come as a spectator, but I was like, my dream would be to work on athletes. And she was like, well, why don't you? And I was
why
like,
don't you? It sounds like Roxy. I mean,
right,
why
just
not?
telling it like
Let's
it
just
is.
do it.
Yeah,
Just do it, right.
and so it kind of just snowballed into something great, and I've been so beyond fortunate to be able to work on athletes, and I've also worked on people who are non-competitors at the Olympia, but just maybe they're NPC competitors or involved in the community, and it's been amazing to service not only athletes, but just the bodybuilding community as a whole. So it's been absolutely amazing, and my heart is like so beyond full, I can't even express. So I'm
Are you
very
working
fortunate.
on men and women?
Yep, I see most of my clients out of Michigan are actually, probably majority are men. For the Olympia specifically, I had quite a bit of women.
Yes.
I think I had like 2 male clients. The results are great either way. I actually really don't have a preference on who I work on. I do love working on clients who are like a few days or a few weeks out of a show, because the detailing that you get and the instant gratification from the session is so evident, and that's what I love. I mean, everyone feels great regardless, but it's cool to actually see the result like right when they get off the table.
So talk about that, because Roxy, you're getting the work done before you compete.
Yes.
So okay, in my mind, I'm thinking I've never had anyone that's worked on me that's really specific with when I was competing, right? It was
Okay.
like really great massage therapists, like deep tissue and all that, but they didn't have an understanding for the physique part of this,
Yes.
and I have seen a lot of that online where people are working specifically for the definition and the detail and the
Yes.
opening of certain places for
Yeah.
the body.
And-
So maybe Roxy, you want to
And that's
talk
her
on that a little
process
bit.
too. It's like when I did visit her even the first time, like before we even worked on my body, she asked me to pose, like do my mandatories,
Oh, wow.
which is pretty interesting. So
Yeah.
I really like the fact that, not only, she likes to go to the gym, she's actually like a big fan of bodybuilding. So
Yeah.
she understands us athletes way more than just like a normal massage therapist.
Yeah.
So she asks, all her clients to pose first and then work on their body, and just knowing even the divisions, that really helps
Wow,
her
so you can see what needs
figure
to
out.
be moved.
Yes,
Absolutely.
or
Or
the
opened,
lats, or
Yeah.
your legs,
Wow. Right.
your hamstrings, and all that. So she, her eye for detail's pretty good. So like when after I got my body work done, after that she asks you to pose again, and then you could see like a before and after,
That's awesome.
even in just one session.
Fine-tuning your craft.
Absolutely. And I always tell my clients, like, I am not a posing coach. I have a good understanding of the mandatories and things like that, but I'm not a posing coach, but I'm confident in my assessment skills from working in physical therapy. That's my job, is to assess the body and assess asymmetries, how the muscle bellies are looking, and I'm confident in my ability to do that. And from there, I can treat the athlete in the way that they will bring the best package.
I think that would have been really helpful, because I remember having a little more difficulty on, I don't know, is it left or right, just with that side pose,
Yes.
really,
Absolutely.
right?
We
And
like
I
to
know
have a
it's-
bad side,
Yeah,
we have a good side and a
everyone
bad
has
side.
Yeah, it was just like, it just didn't feel as smooth and even, and I'm sure it had something to do with whatever's going on in the midsection, and the hip and all that. So it's interesting. That probably would have been really fun to have access to you back then.
I know. It
So your
honestly
schedule
is very
full
cool.
here?
It is, yeah. I came into the Olympia with only about 4 or 5 clients booked coming into it, and then I've been able to pick up clients. Obviously Instagram and social media is a great tool.
Yeah.
So my goal is just to get my name out there, get the word out there, because I really believe that everyone can benefit from this type of
definitely.
service.
Yes.
It's not specific to bodybuilders. Everyone can benefit from it.
Right.
But I think especially in this community, it's important and very, very important for people to have it done.
And one thing I'd like to add to that, it's like, I know we're talking about like her skill of like preparing us for the show just to look good, but one thing too that I think we haven't even touched about was she actually works on your muscles so that when we do train, it's the right, the blood rushes in the right spots, and like our muscles are more activated. So it's not only for posing, it's not really even just for competitors, but even people who love to train. So their muscles grow the right way. And that's what she's been doing, like even on my body. So it has helped
I love
immensely.
it. So did you bring your table here to?
I did.
My
that thing is massive. I mean, it's only like 35 pounds and it folds in half, but it's like the most awkward thing, and I owe my life to Roxy, because I was like hobbling and wobbling through the lobby with this
She's
thing,
like,
and
"Give me
she's
that."
like, she's got my back, she's got my water, and it's been a lifesaver. But no, I was able to kind of alter that, and I'm just taking clients out of my room now. But it's been awesome to be here, and like Roxy was saying, it's not just for competitors, it's not just for show prep. Everyone can benefit from it.
I mean, it could be the husbands or the boyfriends of the girls, because they need a de-stressing.
Yeah.
Or the wives or
And we
girlfriends
all-
of the men competing. They're like, I just need to get away and have my own time for a minute.
I know,
So,
yeah.
right?
And we all have, like, we're all active. Or if you're sitting at a desk, even if you live a more sedentary lifestyle, it's so important for you to get body work done, because your muscles tighten up. We are so rounded forward on our phones. We're looking down. Every aspect of our body, of our posture, is affected by this. So, the muscle recovery on anyone is imperative. So, but especially on bodybuilders, because we train so hard. So.
Right. What do you find on the men is the hardest to work on?
With men, it's pretty funny, because most men have very similar issues. So a lot of men will have their shoulder blades, like when you do like a back double bicep or something, or even a lat spread. People don't realize that the shoulder blades are actually a really important component of that. If we don't mobilize the shoulder blades, the whole shoulder joint can't move in a way that's going to maximize your posing and maximize your muscles. So I really try to focus on mobilizing the scapula, getting different movements, different mobility drills, things like that. And that is what helps open up the back, open everything up, so then they can pose, they can show off that muscle. So with men specifically, typically they're a little bound up in their like shoulder girdle joint area.
What is too? They get so much mass up there on their shoulders. It gets heavy, and it's just like
it's the
it's
muscles
pushing everything down.
Muscles that aren't treated properly act like glue. They are woven in between other muscles. They get tight, they stick, and they grab onto your rib cage. Whatever it is, they're like intertwined. So if you don't work that out, it can affect the way your presentation looks. So
Well, this has been awesome, and
Yeah.
I have all these questions, so I'm going to have to get in touch with you outside of here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fun to learn
Anytime.
more.
I'm
Maybe
here
we
for
can
you.
have you on, like do an Instagram live or something where we can
I would
can
love
ask
that.
a lot more
Awesome,
questions
yes.
and people can hear more.
Yes,
'Cause
yeah,
there's
like
some
an
really-
open Q&A.
Yeah,
I would love. Yeah.
So we can do something like that. It'd be fun to
Perfect.
share.
Yeah.
I wish I could sneak on your table.
I know. It's upstairs at the Conrad, so come on by.
You're at the where are you?
At the Conrad.
Oh,
At
the
the
Conrad.
Conrad,
yeah,
yes. So
yeah.
if ever you need any work done,
Yeah.
I'll be
Let's
calling
go.
you later.
I know. Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm
so
here for
fun,
you.
So fun. Okay, well, congratulations.
Thank you
on
so
a
much.
successful
Yeah.
Olympia,
Yes.
and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your time here.
Thank you.
Enjoying the 60th anniversary, and we need to make sure you learn a little bit about Stemregen.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
a great product. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. Roxy,
yeah, thank you
out.
so
Thank
much.
you guys
We're
for
out.
having
We're
me.
out. All right, guys, we'll see you soon. Come back.
Stemregen is professionally formulated for athletes for enhanced recovery, improved microcirculation, and smart cellular signaling. I attribute being an athlete to all of the years of this incredible journey I've had in the health and fitness industry. I'm Monica Brant, 30-year health educator and encourager. Having added Stemregen into my program for the last year, I've been able to maintain the level of intense exercise that I demand on myself. Thanks to Stemregen, I am unleashing my regenerative potential.